Something they teach you in school is that if you fail, you suck. You need to go back and you need to do it again. But the truth is, in entrepreneurship, if you have a plan and you fail on that plan, you don't suck and you don't need to go back and redo. You just need to learn from that one little mistake, what happened, and just try again. Pivot, tweak. You don't need to start from square one. You don't need to go back and start the year over again. You don't need to go to some special ed class. You just need to figure out, hey, what went wrong, and then tweak it, just fix it. And so, the thing all entrepreneurs have in common, all wildly successful entrepreneurs have in common, the people who are crushing it online nowadays with webinars and selling their ebooks and selling courses and selling coaching, they all have a plan. They all have a plan for the day. They all have a plan for the year. They all have a plan for their business. They both have long-term and short-term plans. The other thing they have in common is that rarely do those plans ever go according to plan. Things are always coming up and changing. Like I'm going to Design Hacking Live in Salt Lake City at the end of March, and I'm filming for them, and I was just sent the itinerary, and the itinerary is awesome. It's like a 2-day itinerary. What's happening on Saturday, what's happening on Sunday. And I can't share what's on it. It's private. But what I can say is that every 5 minutes is blocked out. So I think it starts at like 12 noon or something. But from 12 noon to, I think it's like 10 p.m., every 5 minutes is accounted for. So they have a plan for the entire day, and every 5 minutes is accounted for. I'm going to be curious. It's going to be cool to go there and see if they actually stick to that 5-minute plan or not, if they actually comes to it. Because sometimes the speaker goes over their time, or there's some technical issues, or just a new idea comes up. Someone asks a really long question. Something comes up, Maybe there's a freaking tornado or something coming up. I don't know. Things rarely go according to plan, even for the best of entrepreneurs, even for the best companies. And the thing that people who aren't entrepreneurs have in common, the people who aren't making money online have in common, is they don't have a plan at all. So if you're thinking like, oh, I have a plan, but I'm not sticking to it and I suck, I'm a failure, I'm just not cut up for this entrepreneurship thing, don't beat yourself up. Even the best entrepreneurs have their plans fail on them regularly. But at least they have a plan. And if you're doing what they're doing by planning, you're so much more likely to succeed. In fact, if you keep doing what the successful entrepreneurs are doing, you too are going to become a successful entrepreneur. That's just how it works. You do what they do, you get what they get. You think like they think, you get what they get. And the same goes for the other camp. The same goes for people who aren't entrepreneurs. They don't have plans for making money online. They don't have plans for launching their ebook. They don't have plans for launching the webinar. They don't have plans for launching their coaching business. And so they never end up getting started with it at all. So if you have a plan, but it's not working and things aren't going according to plan, you're getting technical issues coming at you, you're getting glitches, you're getting distracted, you're getting, taken off course by some other things, or you're not quite sure what to sell or whatever, just know that that's totally normal. It's totally normal for your plan not to go according to plan, but at least you have a plan. The same goes for being in a boxing match. Same goes for being in a war. Same goes for being in a soccer game. Like, your plan is rarely ever going to go according to plan, but at least you have a plan in the first place. The power is in the planning, not the plan itself. Let that sink in. The power is in the planning, the act of planning, not in the actual plan itself. Because when you plan out your day, you're at least visualizing a successful day. You're thinking about a successful day. You're like, what would I have to do at 7 a.m.? What would I have to do at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m.? What would I have to do each hour of the day to be a successful, for tomorrow to be considered a success? And you think it through. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, hey, it's okay. You can make up for it the next day. You can tweak things. You can change things. You can adjust things. As long as you have a plan initially, you don't need to actually stick to the plan. So past 2 days in a row now. Today's Saturday. Yesterday was Friday. I did 2 photo shoots in a row. Both days, I'm like, okay, I'm going to meet the model at this SkyTrain station, and we're going to drive to this library, and we're going to shoot from there. 2 days in a row now, that hasn't happened. I met them at the SkyTrain station, sure. We got in the car, and then as we're driving to the library, ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh, that looks cool. We picked different locations along the way. Things come up. New opportunities come up. So don't always think you need to be so rigid and stick to the plan. It is powerful to be able to stick to a plan for sure, but if you don't, for whatever reason, don't beat yourself up. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're learning, and as long as you are you're having fun, and it's exciting because this is life. If you're not having fun as an entrepreneur, don't be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for everyone. It's only for those who just cannot stand a 9 to 5, who cannot bear the idea of going and working for someone else, doing something that they don't absolutely love. If you're working for someone else, fine, cool. Just make sure that you love it. Just make sure that you absolutely love it. So that's it for now. Peace out, much love. I'll see you in the next video. And if you want information about how I've made all my money online, I go into great detail on that in the masterclass by the link in the description. So you can check that out. And if you want a free copy of my book, Vegan Money 2.0, you can also get that via the link in the description. All right, that's it for now. Peace out, and set a plan. Set a plan, set a plan. Every night before bed, I set a plan for the following day. All right, ciao for now. Bye-bye.